With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Set, 180, 57's the mic. Let's get the ball. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 43 yards on the ground. They had trouble stopping the run last week in a loss, and here it rears its ugly head early.
You're supposed to try and get your confidence going after a loss like that where you gave up big yards running the football. This is not the way to go about it. It looks exactly as it did just a week ago.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Check. Alert, 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 alert. Hot, hot. Kill. Kill.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
I'm coming.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Set, 180. Mike 47. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Real. Shift. Point it right.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Tight dog. Pistol. Check 25. He's coming. Double up. Hey, alert 33. Double up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Set, 180. 57. Watch the screen. Kings. Jack. Kings. Rush in.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
This is it. MUT.
29. I don't think you got it, son. 29 is a Mike. Mike 29.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Check, 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 check.
Check 50. Check 50.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Check, 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 check.
Hey, 54.
Now Watson. And he's got his man on the out route. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. Yeah. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Mayfield to throw it. That is caught left side by Bryant. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Come on, baby.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Slam.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
57's the mic. 57.
Mayfield now. Out left side here to Bryant. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Let's go, boys. Let's
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Set, 180.
47. Check. 47. Wild Bill.
Real.
Twist. Watch the twist.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Mayfield on first down. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
47
Mayfield on play action.
Heavy on the edges.
It's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
55's the mic.
Stay with your man.
Undercrush. No timeout.
Now an option play on second down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Shift. Alert.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
They'll try option left. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. From the gun, Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. Yeah, the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
Hey, 180! Check flag 47.
Check.
47's the mic, boys. 47. 47.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Let's get that ball.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Des Bryant, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
All day, baby, all day.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
24. 29 is the mic. Mike 29.
Hey.
Slam.
From the gun, here's Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Here I come.
Shift. 55. Mike 29. Don't let him breathe.
Watson just beating the play clock.
Don't let him breathe.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but, boy, he's playing really well.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Man, that's trash.
47, Mike. 47.
Good trash.
Grant Haley in on the stop.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Good. 180.
7's the mic. Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you
Play fake. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
29. Defense wins championships, baby. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Hey, 31.
Now a handoff looking right. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
I got one.
Mike 5-5. Mike 55.
55. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. He's coming. We got double up. Hey, alert.
Check nickel.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Hey, watch that. 36. Mike 54. Nice, sweetheart.
Mike 5.
Watson now to throw.
I got it.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fielded at the 33. 1:50 left to go in the second quarter.
Here we go.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Hey, alert 33. You're all mine. Hey, alert. Watch out.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Run.
Oh, yeah.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Real. Ricky. 47 Mike.
To throw, Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns add on to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Come on now, let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
4 down. Check. Mike 55.
Throwing second and 10. Watson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. But now it's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Watch the curl.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And now another one thrown incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Set. 180. Check Mike 47.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Going deep here for Bryant.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Okay, Betty, I see you.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action. Mayfield going deep this time for Miller. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Scotty Miller in the final seconds of the first half. And this offense continues to pour it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Mike 54.
Not today, you aren't.
Not today. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Ball at the 24 and a second and 11.
Watch 54. 3 buzz, 3 buzz. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
The final shot before the break, Watson. So we've reached halftime here on the Thanksgiving night as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
He don't know no better. Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Right there in the middle, 55. I got wide, I got wide, I got wide. Mike 5'5", Mike 55, Mike 5'5". Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. Check. 59, 59. Lucky.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
It's our time. 55's Mike, guys, 55. Check.
Now a handoff here to the running back. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Hatchet. Hatchet.
59.
And again, this time the tailback. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Yeah, baby.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Set. 29.
Let's go.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
Even. 4 down. Even.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Get that quarter.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Baby, let's go.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Ready? 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Here we go.
29 is the Mike. Mike.
Hey, we got to snap it. We got to sign it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Mike 55. Mike 55. 54.
Tackles.
Watch the safety creep.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
We got this.
They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Who that?
And again this time to the tailback. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Hey, watch the lane.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 59.
Here we go. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Yo. Right there.
Hey, 55.
Right there. 54, Mike.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Yeah, we don't want none. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run.
Here's Watson on third down. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Push him back. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens are in for 6. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And he converts, and it cuts the lead to 35-7. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
180. 7. Brilliant. Watch tight end.
4 down, 4 down.
A 1st down throw from Mayfield.
You can't block me.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Regular. Watch the curl. What's that?
First down, Mayfield.
Watch the screen.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Mike's 57.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 25 yards that time.
Set. 180.
Mike 57.
Danny.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming.
Kings.
Watch twist.
Check 3.
He'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are pouring it on. Extra point now by Boswell. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Mike set. 19. Right there in the middle. 55.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Mike 55.
Now it's Lindsey. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they ended up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Defensively, with this lead in the 4th quarter, I guess you can allow a run of that magnitude.
You're right about that, but really the focus has got to be don't fall in love with the idea that you're getting big runs now. You're right. They're actually being allowed. They've got to think really hard about getting some chunk plays through the air, too.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
I'm going to hit you.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Mike 54.
It's been a long day for you.
And to give this time to the tailback. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
What's that? 19. 29. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. 29.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Josh Allen, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
I hope you brought your lunch, because I'm
Mayfield off the play fake. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on.
Let's go.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
I'm coming! I'm coming! I'm coming!
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. That's going to be caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases. Offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way down to the 29.
Let's go!
A big play that time for the Ravens. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Mike 55! Mike 55!
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Watch the edge!
They keep it on the ground again with a fullback Sherman. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I know you feel
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
What is that? 15!
Mike 54.
You don't want nothing.
54.
Hey, you...
A quick hit to Sherman, the fullback. And a short gain here down to the 22.
Run, go!
Woo, woo! Yeah, baby.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll let the fullback try and pick it up. This is Anthony Sherman. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Cleveland, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So
all right, Rick92baby. We're going to check your roster. You say you don't have a powerful team, but it's not called MUT League for nothing. So MUT, Madden Ultimate Teams. So I'm going to run through the rosters real quick when I'm done. You think you don't have an overpowering team. I think I'm not that bad to be getting blown out fucking 30-7 or some shit. I know you're being generous. You let me score. Thank you. Wow. So just generous. But I'm going to run through the rosters real quick. He is the Browns. So we're going to look at the Browns too. All right, I'm the Ravens. You can see I got fucking Deshaun Watson. Solid guy to have, absolutely. Bobby Mitchell, solid guy to have, but he's fucking kind of soft. He gets tired quick. Receivers, there's nothing for receivers. We got Rodney White. We got Preston Williams, star. We got Austin, who's a normal. He's out. We got Giles Jackson, normal. Kyle Ford. We got 2 stars and 2 normals. We'll take a look at that. Nick Boyle, the tight end combination is whack. Normal. You know what these guys bring to the table. Nick Boyle, superstar. That don't mean shit. It's like a fucking fat fullback.
He's nothing.
That's like another fullback in there.
Yeah, he is a fullback. That's exactly what it is.
Stanley, decent O-line. Not bad, I guess, for the left guard. Those are all normal trait guys, though. We already know Matt is. Alright, center. Obviously, we got a decent player here, star. Matt, normal. Guard, star. Damn, everybody's all sad. Maybe I just need to move some pieces around. Doesn't look too. Oh, there's a guy right there. He's definitely not starting. Left ends. Allen. Oh, I signed him in free agency, I think. Yeah, I got me an old bucket right here. Got Quiddy, star. We got Jackson. What's Jackson, star? Hand, star. Christian, star. Wow, we got a lot of star players, actually. I could be just talking shit. This guy, oh, dislocated hip, out forever. Oh yeah, we got another superstar guy here that's just fucking injured. He's blown out. But this is a fucking DB. This is not a linebacker. Oh, and then you don't even GG. You didn't last time either, I think. Oh, yeah, you did. Oh, you didn't this time. You probably got mad because I said what I said. Let's keep going. Buddy Harris. We got some Yannick here. Shaq Thompson. He was a late signing. I don't know, maybe he was already on the team. I mean, I did take over the team at 0-3, so. But nonetheless, I still want to try to be competitive. Look at all these guys here. Normal. Normal. Oh shit. Normal. Oh yeah. Superstar. What is going on? We need to get.
Put your superstar on though, huh?
Yeah, I thought I put him in as a starter. We're gonna see how he's doing.
That's rosters though, so.
Yeah, I know that's depth chart. But we'll go back and take a look at that. Yeah, we need to make some roster moves, dude. Something's just fucked up. We might be putting this motherfucker up at the top. Oops, what the fuck? There we go. Yeah, I'm probably just talking some shit. I'm gonna have to fucking see what we can do. I still gotta go look at his team anyway.
I got a game.
Okay,
You
good
got
luck.
Top Shelf.
Oh shit, Top Shot about to get knocked out, man. He's about to get his mouthpiece fucking put on the necklace. Let's take a look at that Browns roster. That's where we're going. I want to see what that fucking shit looks like. It just felt like he had way more juice than I did. Got Vince Young. Wow. Got this guy in there, hidden trade. Wow. It's got 3 solid QBs. And then we got 2 solid running backs, Marcus Allen and Emmitt Smith. I don't know. I feel like names are being changed. I could be wrong. No fullback. Beckham, Des Bryant. Damn, Des Bryant? What the fuck?
Hey, Dad,
Huh?
I think Hit Hard's crying for you.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let me get on there. He said crying. Oh, boy. Dude, don't get out of here telling me your shit ain't overpowering. Look at this, dude. My DBs do not match 96, 94, 95. Des Bryant, rack them up. X Factor. Oh, not overpowering. Oh, not overpowering. Let's take a look at the tight ends. He's got Austin Hooper. Austin Hooper's awesome. He's just fucking flat out awesome. You don't need to do anything to him. You got Greg Olsen. Solid rookie in there, but that's a normal guy too. You know, his running back and his receiver combo is pretty nasty. I don't have the right DBs to battle him, and that honestly, that's not on me. That's just the way the team was built. That's how I inherited it. Josh Allen, he's a rock star. You got Garrett, that's a rock star. So you got 2 edge rushers, X Factor, superstar. Defensive tackles. That's a good group of guys there. Larry's dialed, Sheldon's dialed. I like them both. Zach Thomas. Now this right here, dude, come on. Zach Thomas, really? 5'11", 228? I do not remember him being that small, but I'm not going to sit here and get on my phone and start looking at these fucking bullshit stats. It is what it is. He's just solid. Zach Thomas is solid. Good strength. Good block shed. Fuck, dude. I mean, I don't even have a linebacker that fucking touches that, dude. DBs, yeah, you got Superstar Wars, you got Houston Greedy Williams at 92. Dude, get the fuck out of here. Your team isn't overpowering. Get the fuck out of here. Look at that 99 speed. God damn, dude. Nah, bro, you can't fucking sit here. That's like my ex, dude, who used to have domestic violence. She would like that and sit there and say it was normal. That's what this shit is. That's normal. This is normal. Yeah, dude, you're tripping. Yeah, you just been spoiled. I know when my team's overpowering. I've seen it. He's spoiled. That's a good game. I didn't play well either. I did give a lot of runs, but dude, you kill my DBs. Your fucking receivers are overpowering. Your DBs are overpowering. Get out of here. Get out of here. But anyways, I got a match with Hit Hard. I got to go lay up for that and go do some training. I'm going to come back here in a little bit with a new strain.